Hello everyone, it's Rebecca Gabrielle here from Living with Spice. Thank you so much for joining me this week for our general weekly card reading. I hope you've had a really great week in the previous week. This week we're going to do a reading for Monday, 25th of February through to the 2nd of March. So we're just finishing off the month, the energy of February, and moving into March, bringing new energy with it and new beginnings. So it'll be interesting to see what comes out in the reading for this week. I'm going to do my usual spread. I've chosen the decks for today, shuffled them, pre-shuffled them. And as always, I'd just like to remind you that if you are enjoying the videos, please like and subscribe, and that way I become more visible and more people get to benefit from the weekly readings. Alright, let's get started then. Thought I would start with the Angel Tarot deck. I ask you, Spirit, to give us some guidance for this week. Likely to come up for us. Okay, we have Knight of Fire, Four of Air, also known as Four of Swords, and Eight of Air. Interesting. So we're starting off the week with a lot of passion and fire and a sense of restlessness. So we know that the Knight has got a lot of energy going on here, and with that it seems to be a little bit of frustration. And perhaps something is sparking us to move quickly, to make a decision quickly on something for this week. So there is a sense of urgency. However, I'm feeling that the guidance around this is that be cautious that you don't make a rush decision over something. So it may feel as if you may need to act quickly, and perhaps feel a little bit pressured by what other people are asking of you and expecting of you, what you think they're expecting of you, and that there's a sense of urgency that you need to respond very quickly, otherwise you might miss out. However, even if that is the case, the message is to step back a little bit first before responding and really think if this is the right mix and recipe for what you need going forward. So, there's a bit of a mixture of excitement and inspiration of this offer or message that's coming through to you this week, but there's also, it's mixed with a little bit of inner conflict as to whether or not this is the right thing for you. So there's this sense of, oh my gosh, I need to act quickly, I need to make a decision, but just be sure that you don't rush your answer too quickly. So you see there's a lot of energy here, but there's also the horse rearing back a little bit. So it's just sort of be careful about rushing in too quickly. So, however, it's not a negative energy, it's a positive energy. It's bringing opportunity. It's enabling you to feel fired up and inspired, and you're reflecting on your potential, the potential of the offer and what it can bring you. And it's reminding you what you feel passionate about. And this passionate, fiery energy is actually really good for you, because you're entering a stage where you are stepping up into something new. And so being driven by this passionate energy is going to help you to reflect on your strengths and drive you forward. And sometimes we need that extra boost, don't we? We need to have that bit of a fire in our belly to approach something new and to make a change. Just make sure that you don't make an impulsive decision, that you do check that this has the right mix of things for you. And then we've got the possibility of slipping into something, a time of reflection and maybe a little bit of doubt with the next two cards. So, you start off with this yes, yes, yes energy, and then it's, oh, I'm not so sure. So the Four of Air is pointing to, also known as the Four of Swords, pointing to a time of rest and reflection. You may have noticed that your energy, due to some recent changes in your life, has dropped. And so in order to really move forward in the best possible way, it looks to me that Spirit is saying, if you're feeling the need to rest, sleep and gather your energy so that you are in a clear space and that your head is clear and that you know that when you're making decisions, it's the right decision for you. So the card is asking us to allow more time before making a decision. So rather than make a decision quickly and impulsively and respond to the urgency that someone else is pushing upon you, be sure to step back and come from a place where you have some clarity. And sometimes we get clarity after we've had time to rest and reflect. And just check that whatever's coming through this week, you've had time to mull over appropriately and seek guidance, perhaps spiritual guidance through meditation or just reflection on what you believe is the right course of action for you. And then we have the Eight of Air, which is also the Eight of Swords. It would seem that perhaps as the week progresses, you sort of dip into a little bit of lack of confidence about your direction and your own abilities. And perhaps you've sort of swung the opposite direction to feeling a little bit cautious about taking action. There's some confusion about your direction, confusion about what you feel, and some of that confusion is being created by the opinions of other people or the expectations of other people. If you've been engaged in conversation with others, there's a lot of conflicting ideas and opinions and what you should, what you should do. And I often say to people, if you're in a space of confusion, just pause and come back to what you know is true for you. And whilst people are well-intended with their guidance, that guidance may be good for them. It may not necessarily speak from your heart and what is true for you and what you know is in your heart of hearts and in your soul for your way forward. So, if you're in a state of confusion, just pause before you make a decision and give yourself time to reflect on what is right for you. So we're just going to pull some cards from the Wisdom of Oracle deck. Okay, so we have clean it up, getting ready and preparing for for things? Are you about to move? Have you, whatever you've let go of recently, you're now in a state of getting ready for the next phase, the next stage. And Spirit is saying, look, what an excellent time for you to now prepare and to clean up. And it may be cleaning up your thoughts, as in resting and reflecting and getting back, renewing your energy. And when we're doing that, that's a lovely way to be able to get things sorted in our mind. There is also the physical aspect of this, of, you know, sometimes it can be very therapeutic when we do a little bit of a clean and tidy in our environment, you know, at home or our office. And as we're doing that, yes, we're getting rid of unnecessary things in our life, but it's quite inspirational, because quite often, I don't know if you've found it, that when you're doing a good clean out, it gives you ideas for other things. Sometimes we find things that are important for the journey ahead. Other times we have that very cleansing experience of letting things go and getting rid of unnecessary things in our life. So in this week, it seems that there is opportunity and time, while you're just taking a slightly slower pace, to do some cleaning up in your life. Thinking about what's important to you mentally and emotionally, and just reviewing your current physical environment. It's a little bit like when you have those rainy days and you go, yes, it's a rainy day, but I can be inside and I can do some cleaning and sorting, the sort of things that you often don't give yourself time to do. So this week there is opportunity to do that. Fantastic. The fates. It would seem that the universe is assisting you right now to line things up. And you are feeling a little bit in the dark about what's next. And that's frustrating at times. And of course, when we get frustrated, we fall into a little bit of confusion and self-doubt. But there's no need to, because the universe is saying, don't worry, your wishes are coming true. What is the right step for you is about to present itself. So even if you are feeling a little bit blinded to the situation, as we can see in this card, some of what's going on is sort of out of your control. Things are happening outside of your awareness to line everything up for you in the right timing. So there is a sense of divine timing around the energy for this week. So I really believe it's a time to sort of sit back and trust a little bit. You know, rest up, allow yourself to be at peace so that you can avoid confusion and doubt and this feeling of being trapped, because that, honestly, this is an illusion. It's not reality. So the more time you give yourself to unthink and to rest, the better for you. There is no need to feel trapped or lack any doubt about yourself, because the universe is actually working to support you and help you. You just need to be a little bit patient, allow things to happen organically this week. So use the time well. Use the time to clean up and get things sorted for yourself. Don't push too hard. Don't go too fast. I think the universe is actually asking you to slow down. You start off thinking in the week that you've got to go fast and get everything done. You know, I must do this and I must do that and I must take action. But actually, I think Spirit is actually saying, no, I actually want you to rest and take it a little bit more slowly, because there's other things happening outside of your influence and control right now. And then Spirit is reminding us again that things happen when we co-create with God and the universe. So it's about synergies and working with Spirit, not against Spirit. There's definitely not a week to be forcing anything to happen. When we rest and we trust and allow, the universe can bring insights to us and wisdom. The cheetah that's sitting up there is not rushing anywhere. The cheetah is sitting back and contemplating and asking you to do the same. And as we rest and contemplate, we allow space for wisdom to come to us. When we do that, we're in a much better situation to hear what Spirit is saying to us and guiding us, so things can be lined up and manifested for us in the right timing. And things are about to burst forth. We have an egg here as well, representing new beginnings. Great things are coming. This cheetah is just biding the right time. It's perched very high on this monument. And what you're about to move into is going to lift you up to the next stage and the next level. And that's a really good thing. So be patient, because the moment is coming. Embrace that powerful energy and the realization of your strengths and wisdom. Embrace that for this week. There is no need to act quickly. It's more about gathering your resources, understanding your own wisdom, tapping into your own soul and your higher self, and sort of gathering your resources within, getting ready for the right moment. I'm going to pull some cards from the Blue Angel Oracle deck. These cards really want to speak to me this morning. In mind of your own. I'd like to have one more card, please. Okay. Thank you. Oh, this is beautiful. These cards are really about manifestation. I am the Emerald Goddess. This card is so beautiful. It's really feeling into your own self-power and energy and connection with spirit. You know, when we're feeling that sense of sensuality, we are really actually feeling our spiritual energy and spiritual power, and there's a real sense of inner healing that's bringing strength and wisdom and knowledge of yourself and what you're bringing to this world, what you're bringing to your soul path and your soul journey. A real sense of connecting with who you are and your identity. And whilst you're sort of in that reflection mode this week, you are really coming to terms with your real essence of who you are and what you have to offer the world. It's a very loving energy, and it's a real sense of wanting to birth something amazing in your life as you co-create with spirit. So this desire is inspirational, coming from spirit, and a real sense that you are ready to give birth to this purpose that you have in life. And this may be coming from a project, or there's certainly a lot of love with this energy in this card. A real, that you're about to create something amazing in your life, and you're really feeling into the sense of who you are and what you have to offer and bring to the world. I just want to read to see if there's anything additional in that message to bring forward. Whatever you now focus on, you create and give birth to. You have tended and nourished the field. The earth is fertile, and you will reap a great harvest from what is sown. This is a time of prosperity and creativity, a time to reflect on life cycles and the inherent wisdom of death and rebirth, a time to honour the ancestors, thank the past, and embrace your golden future. It's a time to honour your sacred earth. It's really beautiful. You are about to give birth to something really amazing. And this is followed by the Abundance Mandala Prosperity card. You are entering a period of time of incredible prosperity. And this could be, financial prosperity, the sense of abundance that you have, everything that you need to progress for this next part of your life. Spirit and the universe is working to supply for your needs. You have a real sense of connectedness with people in your life at the moment who are affirming and giving you feedback. And you feel very connected to your soul purpose right now. And Spirit is with you, giving you the light, the wisdom, opening up pathways and doorways to help you be the best you can be, to give you that platform to really expand and birth the next stage of your life. It's a really powerful, beautiful energy, and you feel it in your body this week. You feel it bubbling underneath the surface, that it's about to a little bit explode like a volcano in some ways, but it's building momentum. It's not explosive, it's just a building of momentum, of energy within you, within your heart, within your soul, within your physical body. And you want to express this. You're looking for ways to express this beautiful love, this energy, this sense of strong purpose. Feel into this, because this energy is going to drive you, to help you, guide you in knowing the right decisions and the path ahead. So explore that feeling, explore that building of momentum. And then, of course, I am Angel of Manifestation. These 3 cards support the same message. A real recognition that you are the one who's creating in your life. So really spend this time of reflection to really appreciate where you have come from and what you have to offer in this world. You really are connecting with your identity, your soul purpose, your strengths and your gifts. And Spirit's helping you, bringing you feedback from people, from circumstances. There's a lot that's sort of, the universe is helping you, reminding you, building this momentum so that you're ready to take the next step up. And you are feeling quite connected with Spirit, to your higher self. You've got this sense of inner wisdom and knowledge. So trust it. Trust what you're sensing and feeling at the moment, because this wealth that you are manifesting is a wealth of knowledge, a wealth of wisdom, a wealth of knowing and understanding, a wealth that brings you inner peace where you don't have a sense of needing to feel anxious or worry. You're coming to a place of knowing and stability within yourself. And a recognition that the life that you are creating is with God, is with the universe, it's with Spirit. It is not all of your own doing. For some of you who feel particularly psychic and spiritually connected, you're going to feel a connection with past lives and an understanding that everything that you've learnt before has brought you to this moment. It's brought you to a deeper understanding right now in your life of who you are and the soul lessons that you've had. And I guess the importance of this is to recognise what your soul purpose is going forward, to remind you of this. I am Angel of Manifestation. Whatever you believe yourself to be is what gives you the power to create in your life. The more you recognise your own strengths and wisdom, that is going to be a direct connection to what you manifest in your life. If you choose to ignore this beautiful energy and your own soul wisdom, you'll stay in a place of confusion. But I actually don't believe, I think you're ready. I think you have come to a certain point in your life where you understand yourself better than you ever have before. So really appreciate this energy. There's a beautiful, calm knowing and wisdom in this cheetah that's sitting on this sort of pedestal or throne. connected to spirit and wisdom, and ready to give birth to something amazing. I'm going to draw some cards from the Gaia Oracle deck to finish off the reading. What a beautiful week. A week of really allowing yourself to be at peace, taking the time to nourish, reflect, restore your energy, because your energy is a little bit down, and then really coming to a place of creativity and awareness and a connection to spirit, and understanding that you're ready to birth the next stage in your life, and there's this beautiful building of energy and wisdom and knowledge within you, because you're about to give birth to the most incredible time in your life. That abundance is yours. Spirit is looking after you. Spirit is lining things up for you. Trust it. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. Believe in yourself, trust in yourself, and trust and work with spirit. Listen to the messages and the guidance that's coming to you, and it will really help you. Be at peace. There's no need to worry. It may feel like a little bit of a pause, but the pause has purpose here. There you go. Don't need any more confirmation. We have harmony, power, self-confidence, productivity. This is the energy you're moving into. Very, very similar to this one. I am Emerald Goddess. Very similar. So again, it's that sort of really beautiful healing energy. You are feeling so connected with your physical body, and your physical body is allowing you to express yourself emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And this is helping you to be reminded of your inner power, your self-confidence. And with this comes this beautiful understanding of what to do, and how to join the dots, how to make the next steps happen. Going with the flow, feeling connected with spirit, connected to your higher self and your soul, so that you have a real sense of understanding where you are moving towards and what is authentically good for you. And we've got the evolution card. Same energy, same building of momentum here, that's letting us know that there's an evolution taking place. Not just your own inner transformation that you've been going through, but we're now talking on a bigger scale, that the next steps for you are really, you're feeling a real sense of connectedness with the rest of the world and your purpose from a soul perspective. And there's a real, you're connecting with the energy of the world, and you're feeling a sense of greater purpose as you're transforming, and you're recognizing that you've got something amazing to contribute to the world that's unique to you. And so you're feeling connected to the bigger picture right now, and your sense of purpose. You're seeing where you've had positive influence in the past, and now you're also recognizing that you want to give more of this on a grander scale. You're seeing where you fit in the world in terms of what's unique to you and your strengths, what you have to offer, the ripple effect, the expanded energy that you're feeling at the moment. It really does have a greater effect on other people, even when we don't realize it. This is part of living out your purpose. Because when we are doing what we love and what is authentically true for us and is our soul path, we are helping the rest of the world. We are helping other people do the same. We are contributing to the spiritual evolution of the world, the spiritual evolution of everyone else. Every time we do our part, we have an influence on other people, as do they. This really is speaking to the greater purpose of your life that you're about to enter into this phase. It's a real sense of building of your energy and understanding of who you are. And then we have Ganesha, clearing away obstacles, protection and guidance. Spirit is helping us right now in this period of time, just like we had with this card here, clean it up. And we've had this sort of message many times before over several months. It really is part of the evolutionary and transformative journey that we're going on, the importance of cleaning out. And I do feel that, yes, there may be an aspect of physical clearing out, and that's certainly helpful to us. Sometimes some of us need to have that connection with something that's physical to join the dots mentally and emotionally. So if that is for you, then now is the time to do that. Make the physical changes in your life that you need to in order to move on to the next stage. This is very important. I feel this especially for some of you. Now is the time. Now is the time to remove those things that are in the way, that you're not taking with you. And if there is some fear around this, Spirit is letting me know that you're protected. Please don't worry. You may feel a little uncertain about some changes coming up, and there's a little bit of fear energy creeping in. Oh, and I'm just feeling this incredible warmth that's come over, that's sort of really saying, please don't worry. This is the time. This is the time for you to tie up loose ends, to clear out your affairs, tidy up your affairs, remove what's not needed, make the choices that in your life, the physical choices that are going to support you going forward. You're finished with an aspect of your life. You've finished job, home, some relationships, tidying up affairs, tidying up finances, tidying up projects, whatever those things that you need to tidy up, they're the obstacles. So you're clearing the path, providing room physically, mentally and emotionally to move forward. Preparing. So if there's any sense of concern, don't be concerned. Spirit is definitely there, helping you, assisting you to make it easy. There's going to be a sense of flow around the clearing. There, you will be protected, and you are being guided in the right way. What a beautiful, auspicious week. Is this? There's a real sense of blessing over this week, and I really want to give you my love over this week. I just feel that it's a very special time. Don't be in a rush in the early part of the week. Just slow everything down. It's important to slow down. Take some time to rest and regather your spiritual resources and physical resources. And don't worry, you're not trapped. Just because you don't know the answers doesn't mean that you are stuck. You're not stuck. Spirit's actually pausing everything for you at the minute to give you time to sort things out. So don't be alarmed. Don't be concerned. You don't need to worry. This is actually the universe and divine timing, slowing things down to get things worked out for you, lined up for you, and in the meantime you can use this time to really sort things out. Trust what you know about yourself going forward. Feel into the energy of your higher self, your soul path, and allow this beautiful building of confidence, self-confidence, and the birthing of this wonderful new phase in your life. You have every reason to feel hopeful and inspired. And as you do, you're going to assist the process of manifesting. You're being guided and protected. You're being assisted along the way. Trust. Don't waste any time or energy in fear. Your power has got a great influence, and there's a greater purpose to what you're doing and what you're about to do. And the influence and effect has a ripple effect in the rest of the world and for others. So my loves, that's the reading for this week. I thank you for joining me. I hope you find this useful. Enjoy your week. Feel into it. Trust yourself. Remind yourself why you're here. Remind yourself of the unique, beautiful gifts of yourself. What you really want to do, what you're inspired to do. And it's okay to dream. It's okay to ponder the beautiful wishes that you have in your heart and in your soul. Because Spirit is there to support you. But work with Spirit. Co-create with Spirit. Do not slip into fear energy. And everything will get lined up in the right timing for you. All right, have a wonderful week. I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.